Welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes, you have made it across another week. You have pressed through and you said, Destiny is calling. There is greater on the inside of me because I was created for such a time as this. I was created on purpose for a purpose. All the King's men, remember, you are not what you see today. Yes. You said, what do you mean? I'm not what I see today. I'm physical, I'm natural, I see it. Yes, but you are becoming. Remember that you are continuing to become who you are to become. Look, the end is not here. Do you realize before you shut your eyes and you look back to today, you will not be the same person that you are today? And I definitely speak long life, health, and wealth over you today. Glory be to God. All the King's men, I thank you once again for joining in today. My God, I'm excited what God is doing in this season because he's doing something in the lives of men. But we have to allow ourselves to be shaped and to be molded into the men of God that he's called us to be. That's the only way that we can operate in purpose. That's the only way that we can get rid of the word I'm tired. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't do this, and this. Look, often when you get there, you get frustrated. You get to a point of frustration and you just want to give up on everything. Why? Because you say, I don't understand. I don't get this. But yet when you start to yield, and then when you start to yield to the voice that's speaking on inside of you, to the voice that keeps pulling on you, tugging on you, every time you come to that situation, it's at that point that you have this revelation that comes over you, and it leads you to purpose, and it leads you to destiny. That's where we want to go, all the King's men. So all the King's men, when you think about this, remember that we always talk about where we're having success and we're not having success. So we always want to focus on the area that you not, I say we always, but we for the majority focus on the areas that you're not having success in. Why? So that you could replicate the area that you're having success in. And you do the Friday assessment and you assess where you are, why you are. And oftentimes it's a mental block. It's a mental thing. And we wonder, why am I here? And then we get in what we call a funk, because we often start to focus on our situation and we get our eyes off the future. Imagine if Jesus, when he went to Nazareth and he said, I went to my own and my own did not receive me. Remember, we were still talking about Operation Override. This is the second part. We're going to continue to talk about this. Jesus could have gave up because he said, even my own people don't believe me. I'm going around a ministry. Then I came back home and I figured they would receive me. Remember, you have to go where nobody else will go. That's in ministry. That's in purpose. That's in the calling. That's in your life. Why? Because God gave it to you. He put it on the inside of you. And then what he do? He put you on the potter's wheel. That's what life is. He put you on the potter's wheel, and what you do, you're soft, you're pliable, you're malleable. So what happens? The potter does what? As long as the wheel is spinning, what the potter does, the potter continues to move their hand up and down until it starts to take shape what they saw in their mind. Look, that's what you have to do. What you saw in your mind, was spoke. That's the thing that you continue to focus on. You continue to work the thing. You say, okay, I went through this today. I went through that yesterday, but yet that's a part of my molding. That's a part of my making. I have to continue to press to be what God. Look, imagine if the potter takes their foot off the gas pedal, off the pedal that makes the table spin. Imagine if the potter takes their hands, his or her hands, off of the clay. Imagine if they just spin the wheel up. Don't take their hands off the clay. It's gonna be a muddy mess. That's what's happening with you. But remember, even though you may not be able to feel it, or you may not be able to sense it, but God has his hands on you, and he's shaping you, and he's molding you, and you have to continue. Why? Because what you see right now, it may not resemble, it may not look like it, but you got to remember the vision, remember the end that God showed you, and you can be like, whoa, I can't see it now. I didn't understand that I had to go through all of this. Look, when it comes to shaping and molding, sometimes you got to go up, and then you have to go out to go up. And then sometimes you may have to go up in order for the fine print, for all the different intricacies to be actually seen, to be exposed. So that's why a pressure is being applied to you. And so therefore, in this area that you're in right now, and see that you're not experiencing success, you have to go through the pressing. You have to see beyond where you are now, because it could be that, look, I am not in the wrong place. I'm in the right place, but it's how I'm viewing the situation it's how I'm viewing my situation. How am I viewing where I am right now? Am I viewing it as this is only a place of my growth? This is only a place of thrusting? Because when you start to look at it from a place of thrusting, that's when you take off. Because now you realize it's not a place of oppression, but it's a place of my thrusting. It's only a place of oppression when you start to look at, oh, woe is me. No, it said, oh my God, it's good that I suffer for Christ, suffer for the kingdom. Imagine if Jesus would have gave up. He said, I did this, and you like, I did this, I did all the evidence, I did all the right things, but you did the things in the natural. You didn't have the belief that they were going to work. You did not have the right mindset. It's time to change your mindset. It's time to press forward. It's time to move forward. It's time to go. It's time to get out of the funk, and it's time to go. I need you to press the override button. And that override button is going to allow you to continue to press on, to press forward into the things that God has called you to be. So while the king's men continue to press, continue to override. Remember when Jesus came into Nazareth? His own didn't receive him, but you know what? He went out amongst, and there were those that were waiting to receive him. Yes, and he what? That didn't stop the miracle signs and wonders. That didn't stop the work. He continued to work the work that he knew was set before him. He said there is something that he has to accomplish in a time, during his time, while his time was day. So all the king's men, that's what I'm telling you right now. Don't give up. Continue to press. Your sunshine is coming. Right now, it might look like storm clouds. It might look like a storm is brewing, but remember, there's peace in the middle of the storm. And you have to speak to your peace. You have to continue to press in spite of what you see. So all the king's men, I thank you for joining in today. My prayer is that your life was truly changed, was truly transformed today by the word of God that you heard, by some word that you heard today. My prayer is that your life will never be the same. So like, tag, share, drop me a line. Let me know what's going on. I want to connect with you. All the king's men, my prayer is that you have a blessed day, blessed weekend, and a blessed week to come. Until next time, be blessed.